coverage of the National Football League brings us to the birthplace of rock and roll, Cleveland, Ohio, where the ceremonial guitar has been smashed, and that means we are set for football at Huntington Bank Field. Tonight, Week 15 begins with a great Thursday night matchup, as it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cleveland Browns. On the visitors' sideline, Steeler head coach Mike Tomlin. His guys, losers of 2 straight, hoping to get back on track here. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night primetime. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost. Yeah. How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times?
There he goes, left side. Inside the 20. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A big play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point splits the uprights, and it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here come the Browns for their first drive on offense. They're led out by the son of the Hall of Famer out of Colorado. It's Shedeur Sanders.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl type season. And maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year. And with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And he will finally be shoved out of bounds down at the 30-yard line. A big play that time for Cleveland. 43 yards. That last throw, Charles, is going to move him past 32,942 yards passing for his career, and that surpasses the total by the Hall of Famer and a colleague of both of ours, Troy Aikman.
Yeah, but from 1989 to 2000, and Troy Aikman, he was about winning. Remember, he had Michael Irvin to throw it to, and Emmitt Smith to hand it to. Just imagine if he was throwing it the way they throw it around nowadays. His numbers, boy, would they be sky high.
Let's go. 18 Rodwood, 79 Broncos.
Now Sanders. This ball caught by McIntosh. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 13-yard line.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Sanders to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Sanders once more. Touchdown! A 5-yard touchdown. And the Browns are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. The Steelers' offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their second possession. And he's been filling up the stat sheet on a weekly basis, so to no one's surprise, his name sits near the top of the list in terms of most receptions by a wideout this season. A short one there to Fairview. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
13 yards on the play. And the Steelers first down.
They'll run with a second-round pick from April's draft. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Steelers first down.
They run. It's Tucker. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. No, he doesn't have it. Maybe some alligator arms there going over the middle. 3rd down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Bates' kick is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. As mentioned, this one of the hottest teams in the NFL, riding that winning streak into this one, but now playing here on Thursday night. Do you think that this helps or hurts their momentum? And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great effort there. 76 yards. And the Browns are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. For 2, they'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And after the field goal last time, see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
2nd and 3. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. back to throw here. And that will be incomplete.
Well, they came up with points in their first 2 possessions, but it looks like they'll come up empty here on their 3rd drive. The defense finally starting to get locked into them a little bit. Might have to go a little bit deeper into their playbook on their next possession.
A pretty good punt there, but also a nice return of 12 yards. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10. The Browns offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in the numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
At the 37-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader. And quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing. And let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real. And it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. Open man, that's Campbell. And he's got the 1st down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
50 Maverick. 50 Maverick. Let's go. 19.
Here's Sanders. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
On the set. Here we go.
To throw is Sanders. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
Let's go now. Ready.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And the Browns are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their 2nd charge timeout here in this 1st quarter. They're down to 1 remaining.
Here we go. Set.
They'll try to run this one in. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A great play there. That's rushing touchdown number 20 on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point attempt to come here. It's good, and it's 21-10. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it ends with a 1-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3 and out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
Looking to put a drive together. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. And he'll drop here to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
And second and 10, he'll look to throw again. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. He'll drop to throw. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. Just need a yard here. Second and 1. Pollard going to go in motion left. On the ground, it's Tucker. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it second and 7. They'll set up a throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. This will be play number 7 on the drive. Third and a yard. And they'll run with Tucker. Pushes him over. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
It's a loss of 1. Brings up second and goal at the 7-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19.
Here's Tucker. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a third and goal. So stuff for no gain on second down brings up a pretty interesting third from this distance.
I'm throwing the ball, and I'm not even thinking about play pass. I'm going to let him know right away I'm throwing it. I'm probably giving my quarterback some room, sprint him out to one side or the other, and give him an opportunity. If it breaks down, he can take off and run for it.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be fourth down.
I know we saw the pass and the completion, and obviously the resulting loss of yardage. To me, that play broke down with the blocking on it. Because if you're going to try and swing it that far outside, that blocking's got to hold up to give your guy a chance.
And the defense, they weren't fooled at all.
No, not at all. Boy, were they aggressive on that one.
So the margin shrinks a bit as back-to-back drives here for them and with field goals.
Yeah, we know no one's turning down 3, especially in the first half, but you've got to finish these drives in the end zone. That's got to be a priority. Nice to have a reliable kicker, but outside of his agent, you know you'd rather him kick 1-pointers instead of 3-pointers.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Browns offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he's played well all year long as he enters the home stretch of the season as the NFL leader in touchdown passes. The Browns drive about to get started. Right now, everything they touch turns to gold. This is their 4th possession. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions. I mean, this defense, they can't seem to stop them. It's like they're on skates.
Great analogy, Brandon, because they are pushing them back and winning everything at the line of scrimmage. They've just been laying down tracks towards the opposite end zone. So to themselves, all they're saying is, if we don't make a mistake, there's no way they can stop us.
Let's go now.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line.
It's fourth down.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. His second touchdown of the game, 17th on the year. And the Browns take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well.
They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
A play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, nice move. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
First down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A short one there to Fryermuth. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
23 yards the pickup there.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
On first down, Tucker. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
With his size, it often takes more than one guy to get him down, but if you can at least slow him up and the reinforcements arrive, you have a chance to get him on the ground, and that they did that time for a loss.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can do it. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point splits the uprights. And that will shave one more off this lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. 19 lock, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Going right side here, and that's complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Sanders. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Cup 19, Cup 19, 70 Lions.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. Slow pass, hauled in by Campbell. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Steelers.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
60 by
Throwing, Sanders. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10. Operating from the gun, Sanders. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there as the first half is winding down. And the Browns will extend their lead here just before halftime. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now a signal and a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So halftime is upon us on Thursday night primetime, and we go off to Orlando. And Scott Hansen for our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Scott, great work as always. We'll see what the second half brings here. These two defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads at intermission. These offenses, they have had their way so far. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. Now, he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 30. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down.
19 Pirates, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Warriors, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. It'll be a gain of 5. And it's second down.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35. A good pickup there at 22. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense.
Second and 10. To throw again, here is Sanders. This one into the hands of Will Mallory. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taken them no time at all to get down here. And now they're set up with a first and goal.
Now Sanders. This is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football this way. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack the defense and take them out of the game.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. They tried to go with a little play action there, but nobody on the defensive side bit.
Yeah, they adjusted in time and in a big way and ultimately got the sack. On offense, sometimes you're running play action just to set up a certain blocking technique. In this case, none of it worked. And his drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Pulled in at the 24. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Heading out as the Cleveland offense now as they get set to take over here.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at the scoreboard, and they pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure you have some different things? That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going. And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
At the 36-yard line.
Come on. Let's go.
Back to throw. Hopkins. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Sanders to throw. This ball caught by McIntosh.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. A 22-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns are able to extend their lead.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Now the try here for the point after. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down. He'll look to throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Powers by at the 40. 7 yards there and a first down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? Second and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down. They'll look to throw again. They'll get this over the middle here to Palmer. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 46. Up the middle they go. It's Tucker. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll set up to throw. Open man, it's Palmer. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line. He'll look to throw. A short one there to Freiermuth. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
10 more yards. That's another Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 17-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Tucker. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They're going to look to throw. That's completely right side to Palmer. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 9-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's again complete to Palmer. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Josh Palmer halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
To throw is Sanders. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Here's Sanders. And that is incomplete.
Good work there to force the incompletion and 4th down. Normally, it'd be a quick change for the punt return unit, but this offense has converted twice on 4th down so far, so you may want to double-check things there and make sure they're actually going to kick the football.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Sanders once more. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Come on.
From the gun, it's Shador. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And almost, but not quite. Needed 10, he got 9. 4th down. They'll go. Here's Sanders. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Sanders going to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Sanders. Wide open receiver complete. Still on his feet. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. A big play there. With touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Browns add on to their lead. And it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. One after here coming up. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 92 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And oh, that nearly their first pick of the game, but it falls down to the ground incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. That's complete to Dobbs. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Here's Tucker, complete on the right side. And now off to the races, down the right side. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. A great effort there. 53 yards. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit.
56.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead down now to 22. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And that's just a solid, good physical run there as he motors for 9 yards. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll be brought down at the 50 after a gain of about 5. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5. From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. His throw incomplete.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it and oftentimes knock it away.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 35.
15 yards.
A good pickup there for the Browns, 15 yards.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Get it. Let's go.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Tap the 60. Tap the 60.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Browns are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll push the lead up to 29 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. This game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Here's a 2nd and 7. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. A very good move, but for a relatively modest gain out near the 32. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Now he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, but I don't think he got there. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he gets it to the 34, good enough for the first.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now back to throw. A throw left sideline falls incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
19 Tiger.
He'll drop to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. That's caught by Tucker. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They go play action here on 1st down. A short one there to Freiermuth. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw here. A quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for us Steelers.
They'll look to throw again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Back to throw again. He's got the hook up with Dobbs. And the Steelers are going to be looking at first and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Cleveland, they continue to make their case as a Super Bowl favorite as they move to 13-1. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they fall to 8-6 with the loss. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
A new rookie class has joined the